Well, how do we put this in context? Maybe more clubs than Greg Norman, or maybe from an Australian perspective, John Markovski?
Yeah, I've had a couple of clubs since coming back to Australia from overseas. The first a couple of clubs I'd been to, I thought they were the clubs for me. For one reason or the other, they weren't, and now I'm at Oakleigh and didn't realise I enjoy my time as much as I am at the moment. And yeah, this Saturday, obviously, it's what we work towards, and so far it's been great.
Stephen Pace, saved by Zois. Peter Zois has made the first save of the penalty shootout, and I got to admit, that's a cracking save. Power probably wasn't enough for Pace, but when Zois got that, he was right at the post.
You're here on Saturday, the big one at Aami Park, probably one of the best places other than Europe that you played in your career. How are the nerves feeling? How's the team feeling?
The team's feeling good. The nerves are good at this stage. You asked me again on Saturday. Obviously, you're going to be nervous to play on a big occasion because, yeah, you really want to win. The nerves come down to wanting to play well and have a good positive effect for your team and to win the game, of course. The team's pulling up all right. The team is very confident, in a very positive frame of mind. Very fired up, of course, very motivated. I mean, if you're not motivated for this occasion, you never will be. So we're all ready. We're ready to go. We can't wait. We wish we can't wait for the game to come any sooner.
And on top of all that, maybe just squeeze in a Mirabella Cup final, and just a reminder for all the fans, $10 entry. Can you do the double? You're in a semi-final.
We can, of course we can. We've come this far. We've got the team to do it. Definitely got the manager to do it. Would like to do it, of course. We don't want to just win the game on Saturday. We want to win every game that we play in. And the Mirabella Cup's another cup that we want to win. And we'll wait and see. We're confident, but we're not too cocky. We're level-headed, and we know the other teams want to win as well. So we just have to prepare well for it, and we'll see how we go.
Well, Peter, the entire football community not only wishes you the best for Saturday, but thank you for your services to football at both here and abroad, and for your country. Thank you. Graham Hockless, you started off at Hull. Just walk us through that career of how you started from England and why Australia.
Yeah, started as a junior at Hull, I guess, and didn't really get a fair crack of the whip. I'm still waiting for that growth spurt that they were waiting for back then to give me more game time. So it was straight through school, college, and through the national school system. I managed to play for England schools, and from that was picked up by Grimsby Town at the age of 18, which I was obviously delighted with when they were in the championship at the time. Yeah, and then after they decided that they didn't want to keep me, I was a free agent at the time and just got a call completely out of the blue asking if I'd be interested in playing out in Australia. I'd never really thought about it, to be honest, and went home, spoke to my dad and asked him what he thought, and he said, look, you're young, you're single, you've got no ties, why not give it a crack? And I've been here, this is my 6th season now, and I've got very little of intention of leaving.
So as we watch the play through here, through Burton into the area. A chance here for Hockless to make it 2. It's dribbled across. Green Gully have doubled their advantage in the space of 5 minutes.
Now, your grand final performance last year was absolutely amazing. Your appetite must be whet again, back here on the big stage, and just the prospect of potentially regaining that title, going back to back.
Absolutely, yeah. It's, I mean, it's what we play for. We play to win and enjoy it. You enjoy the game a hell of a lot more if you win when you go back into the change rooms and you've had a win, and especially playing at a place like this where, you know, the surface, like we mentioned before, is just perfect. It's made for the ball to stay on the ground, and hopefully we'll play like we did last year. I think it was possibly one of our best team performances of the year that we saved for the last game, and hopefully we can repeat that again.
Well, you can't control the nerves, you have the possibility to control the result, and regardless of what happens, you still got, just like Oakleigh, a potential double at the helm, the Mirabella Cup. And just a reminder for all the fans, they present their ticket. They can get to the Mirabella Cup final for $10. So there's a really big lure there to do a double, which would be a huge feat.
It would, yeah. The cup competition I think's been great for football in Victoria, giving everybody a chance to have a crack at some of the Premier League teams. It would have been nice if the Victory and Hart were able to stay in it. But yeah, it's great, and potentially to meet Oakleigh again in the final, and who knows? I mean, anyone can win it. It's a cup competition, like you know. It's the same with the grand final. It's who performs better on the day. It doesn't matter about form. That goes out the window, and we all know that. So I think we've got as good a chance as any, and I don't see any reason why we can't go and do the double. But you've obviously got to do the business first.